And our score is going to stay right where it is. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Okay, we might as well go into that game. Tuning in some live WCMPL action. Got Calvary versus MU Mate. I guess that's not Madden.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Calvary, the #1 seed in the league. Calvary is #1 in the league, right?
That's what they're looking for here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all
#1
around.
overall.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
What's it looking like? What's it sounding like? What to you, Cal?
Now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Like, it didn't put.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Third down from the gun. Dalton. And a third down pass falls incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver out of the backfield. And it brings up 4th down.
We may have to go into that game. I'm going to go over to that game. Back out of this game and go into that game. Let's see what we got here.
Well, you can do that. You can simultaneously just
back out on stream.
change games.
I'm going into.
YouTube out here got Twitch beat, man.
Get the new Xbox One S.
Hey, matter of fact, go to the WCMPL page and you can see the link in the WCMPL page. It just says you can see YouTube link and just go to that.
Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Oh, Drew Brees is at the line of scrimmage. Drop back.
On 3rd down.
Does a little dot. Ferry out is fighting for his playoff life right here. Everything he owns, everything he knows about football, he has to.
This is why he won't make the playoffs. Going for it on 4th and 1 at your own 30-yard line. That was stupid.
He got it. He got it. Did he get it?
To the 32. Good enough for a first down. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They come up with 1 back. That's Ingram. They'll get the football here.
Yeah, I can hear you, Brian.
A really nice pickup.
You should hear yourself, too. You gonna hear, too, man. So go ahead and throw your 2 cents in on this game. We watching this one son. We on Golfer's Twitch right now. Tuning in some live WCMPL action. MF Golfer versus Ferriot. Let's get it. Oh, he sent the heat. He sent the heat. Vic Beasley. Vic Beasley.
You might have to work on that.
Yeah, we got to work on that. Definitely.
Ooh.
Saw that heat. You saw that heat coming.
Yeah, I saw this. Nice little blitz there. Okay, Golfer.
Golfer got something. Golfer was one of the favorites to win the league coming into it because his offense seemed like almost unstoppable with Julio. That should have been like a face mask. It looked like a face mask. He's grabbing his face mask, so I would assume it was. Philly, given the circumstances and severity of this game, what do you expect to see from Ferriot if he does make the playoffs? Just based on what he's showing you right now.
I don't think Ferriot's going to win this game, first of all. So clearly your question is hypothetical. And let me just respond by saying that he'll be playing on the road. And we know that the road is not kind in the regular season, and it damn sure ain't kind in the playoffs. So I would expect for Ferriot to find out that he just doesn't have the talent to compete. A lot of the teams that we're playing against, these are playoff teams from the NFL a year ago. They have the talent, and they've been successful in the WCMPL first season league. And it's just too much of an uphill climb. I'm not questioning the man's coaching ability. I'm not questioning his game plan. I'm just saying that at some point, talent does take over.
MF Golfer went out to Orlando and played in the Orlando tournament and made quite a splash out there. But right now, he's looking kind of suspect on the defensive side of the rock. Oh, Cooks! I think this is Drew Brees is on his last leg in the franchise right now. I think this is his last go at it. I think he'll probably retire after the season.
I don't know if it's possible. I think that what you're looking at right now is you're looking at a team that feels like it's rebuilding. It feels like it just has that solution. Now, the unfortunate part of it is the record is not going to be good enough in order for him to get a high draft pick. I talked about that in the preliminary ratings for the season, and it's staying true to form right now. The worst thing that he can do is have the record that he has right now, and he's not going to have enough time or talent to be able to rebuild quickly. So Drew Brees may not retire this year, but it's going to happen sooner than later.
Okay. Yeah, man, we got a lot of good action going on in the Madden Underground Pro Leagues this year. Let me go over some of these stats. That dude, Steven Evert, is #1 in the Xbox Pro League and the PS4 Pro League right now. He goes by the name of The Idiot in the Xbox One Pro League, and then his his PSN is Anti-Hero on PS4. So he's looking like the favorite to win both of those as of right now. But playoffs, it's a totally different season. It's a totally different ball game. People turn into different monsters as if it was Halloween, man. Playoffs is a totally different beast. You can be elite all year long during the regular season, but once the playoffs come, you can be absolute ass. You know what I mean?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it's all eyes on you. People have a whole season full of game film. You have your tendencies. You're beating people. You got a weak division, weak conference. You think that you're sitting pretty, think you're at the top of your game, but now you're playing against the best of the best. You're playing against guys that know their offensive, defensive schemes. You're playing against guys that are breaking down your film, it's extremely challenging. Extremely challenging.
Definitely. This is going to be a game worth watching. This is a game definitely worth watching right here. I want to see what Golfer's going to do on the offensive side of the rock right now. He has 1:49 to score before the half. 2nd and 8. You got Julio on the field.
He has the #1. He also has the #1 scoring offense in the league right now. Yeah, so he definitely has a pushing points on the board early before halftime.
1-on-1. Julio. Juli Monduli.
Oh,
and he's out. Oh, no. This is what you don't want. This is what you don't want right here. You don't. Juli holding his arm. And they said it may affect him during the playoffs.
Regular season. I mean, Golfer continues to move down the field, but you got to know that his thoughts are focused right now
on the well-being of Julio Jones. You got the 1-on-1. You got the 1-on-1 in the pick. Oh, no.
And there it is. He has a bruised sternum. He won't be able to return.
Okay, a bruised sternum. That's only one. He should be back next week. He should be back next week.
I don't think he'll be back next week. I think he'll probably be gone for the entire playoffs.
Oh, when he throws a pick.
Yeah, man. Assassin's a little bit behind.
Golfer just needs to lock in right now.
You got to lock up. You definitely got to lock up.
2-score game.
If he would have just got 3 out of the drive, that's why I said you got to play smart. If you down 10, get 3 out of the drive, lock up on defense, and then get that 7 the second go around if you can. But I feel it, all or nothing. That's the only, you live by the sword, you die by it.
Well, it's hard, and it's hard to fault him for that because, it's all instinct. If Julio Jones is in the game, he's clearly making.
Screen. Screen.
That's a pitch. That's a pitch and catch for Julio Jones, 1-on-1 coverage. So he almost has to throw that pass. Now I think Golfer probably will be able to adjust, but you just can't replace somebody like Julio Jones. There's no question about that.
It's going down right now. It's going down right now in the WCMPL. Julio Jones just announced. They just announced that Julio Jones has a bruised sternum. It's gonna get bad.
Ooh.
Vic Beasley running them down.
It's another tackle.
Hey, how big of an impact would that be, though, Julio, to be out for the playoffs? Golfer to have to go in losing the last game of the season right before the playoffs. He has to go into the playoffs possibly without Julio Jones. That has to strike fear in Golfer's heart right now.
And he's got no timeouts right now.
27, 26, 25. He's gonna run the clock down.
A 10-point game. Going into the half, no Julio.
When you say,
we'll see what Golfer's made of.
Yeah, you're gonna see
what he's made of.
How he deals with adversity. I saw BFL Third finally got his first win of the season since taking over for Aggie Baby 5,
which is great. You know, saved him from being fired at the end of the season.
Yeah, he was definitely on the verge of dismissal. But
he was on the hot seat.
When I say literally hot seat, he ran into the kicker, but they didn't call it. Devontae Freeman back there. Why is that Devontae Freeman back to returning kicks? Returning kicks?
That is a face mask. Oh no, illegal blocking.
Illegal blocking the back.
All right, let's go into the third quarter, second half.
Let's break down the divisions right now. You got myself with the Titans coming out of the AFC South. Cal Bear, AFC North, AFC East. Who is it? Is it Zave coming out the AFC East, or is it Big Steve? Big Steve won today.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. One and the same.
Doesn't matter.
And then you got Dimes coming out of the West. So the scenarios are you got
wild cards would be
shot. Ooh. I hope this isn't the scheme that Golfer is going into the playoffs with, because it's looking very, very suspect.
We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
Well, I don't think it's very suspect. I think it's just, right now Golfer is feeling the pressure of Julio going down. He's down 10 points. He knows that Ferriot is going to continue to milk the clock and just try to slow the game down.
Exactly.
And I think that the Atlanta defense definitely needs to step up. They need to tighten up. And they really need to show what they're made of right now. You cannot allow a division opponent to linger and hang around, especially on your home field, especially when Julio Jones is out, especially when we're talking about the possibility of a bye week.
Bye week on the line, man. Now that Julio's out.
A lot at stake here for the Falcons.
Yeah, definitely. Since Julio is out, you want to win this game to get you an extra week to get him back if he's out. He stopped. Oh, Fleener. Oh man, that's crazy. Drew Brees is looking like Drew Brees of old.
They had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Fleener.
Another inside run. This is looking like the O right here.
Inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I mean, the Falcons are definitely trying to take away the pass, definitely trying to take away the outside runs. It's only a matter of time before the home team gets a break. So it's almost critical. It's almost critical that the Saints have to score a touchdown on this drive. If they score 3 points, that's not going to be good enough. It's not going to work. It's not going to work in this type of environment, which is for them pretty much a playoff environment. I mean, this is a must-win, and they're kind of hoping for some things to happen so they can get into the dance with the 32nd team in the WCMPL draft. But frankly, it just doesn't feel like they're doing enough.
I got a question for you, though.
They're playing well.
I got a question for you, Philly.
Breaks. It doesn't feel that way.
With you having the 31st pick and him having the 32nd pick, how does it make you feel to see him doing work and your team looking to rebuild?
Well, you know what? I think both of us set the standards. We set the bar high. being 31st and 32nd. You know, for us, it's just a matter of building a scheme. We know that the talent's not there. And I think it's a credit. I think it's a credit to our coaching staff to be able to accomplish what we had, get the wins that we had. And I think that it's only a matter of
sack. If he can hold him to 3 right here, I think if he can hold him to 3 right here, he'll be okay. And he did that. He did that. So if he could, Gofford has to put something together.
I mean, I'm sure, times like this, I know that the Saints feel frustrated because they realize they just don't have the talent to dominate. But they know that day is coming. Same thing with the Lions. I look at the Lions. I look at the top five defense. 9 out of the 11 players on defense accomplished their season goals. So, the defense isn't the issue. The offense is the issue. The offensive line has to be built. It was never a strength to begin with. But the pieces are there. Same thing with the Saints. They have Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks has speed. You have a quarterback in Drew Brees. You have a couple of pieces on offense and defense, but it's a process.
Let's go. There you go. That's how you fight back, Gofford.
The Saints.
You put this man out of his misery. You don't have to deal with him in the playoffs. Why not rid yourself of this problem now? Because more than likely
he needs help to get in. It's a division game, but.
Nah, man. More than likely, if he wins this game, if Ferriot wins this game, he's in. If he loses, and for some reason Silk wins his game, then Silk is in. It's a coin toss.
I'm pretty sure that. Game up.
The Heat. He's sending the Heat too.
Game up on the Saints.
Sending Heat too, man. The Heat is going, man. If you guys are just now tuning in, we were watching Cal Bear versus MU Mate. And they got another pick. It's over. That's the ball game, man. Anthony Hitchens, man. Anthony Hitchens is kind of a journeyman. He's been a journeyman all year long, man. Assassin.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Hey, man, how do you feel looking at these two opponents play each other and you being one of the most favorite player to win the thing, given that you're number 8 in the world right now? Your name has been thrown around on NFL Network. You've been interviewed by Problem Right himself.
Overrated.
Yeah. So how do you feel right now going into the playoffs? How you feel about your team going into the playoffs?
Playing with the Packers.
You said all right, so I'm feeling great heading into the playoffs, man. We finished strong in the season, man. We had 2 shutouts, man, 30-point games, man. We took care of our division rival, the Lions, man. 34-0, something slight. We feeling very motivated. Got Aaron Rodgers. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is MVP season on him right now. Defense playing well, so.
Do it with the Browns.
It's not my fault. I just took the team that was right there. I drafted them. I did what I needed to do. I made a couple bad team decisions early on in the season, but
don't worry about the haters because you just blew this dude out, blew his doors off, ate his lunch. Yeah, you ate his lunch.
What are you talking about? Hey man, my allergies. You know what? The only person that's got worse allergies than me is struggling. So that's it. Struggling is the only other person that's got worse allergies than me right now. So I don't appreciate what you're insinuating, Brian James. I mean, look, the Lions and the Packers, clearly there's a talent differential. And, we're not even worried about that. I'm just saying, our time is coming, but the moment right now belongs to the Packers. They won the division. Earlier, they stepped to the AFC in a post. So, so they understand the role that they play. They understand this is about the NFC, and you can't fault them for having loyalty to their conference. There's no question about that. So, we wish them the best of luck. And clearly, you want somebody in the division, man. You want somebody in the division to be the best. Because you want to have that opportunity to beat them and be able to minimize their accomplishments. I mean, that's kind of how it works. So, right now, like I said, kudos go to the Packers. And they're ready-made to win playoff team. You know what I'm saying? The Lions are, we're kittens right now. But our teeth are growing, I mean, I just can't wait to be king. What else can I say?
I don't even know what you're talking about right now, man. But look, I'm just going to keep it real. This is, I don't know, golfer looking like a man. Oh, and another pick. I saw that coming. This man reads us off. You can clearly see he's been rattled by the fact and the concern for Julio going into the playoffs. He's clearly worried about that, man. He can't even focus. He can't make a read.
Absolutely.
I know what he's thinking. He's thinking somehow he's hoping that there's some kind of Hurricane Matthew come through and shuts the power off. He's able to get another chance at it. Mark Ingram's out here punking linebackers, pushing them in the ribs. I like it. I like what I see coming out of New Orleans, man. I like what I see.
I do believe that golfer is reaching out to people in the MF crew to find out, are there any committee members watching this game? Is this game being streamed? Does he have an opportunity
to quit? Is there a way to get out of this?
Right. Bring Julio back, but take the loss. That remains to be seen. We got.
If you can hold him to 3, score, get the 2, stop him and score again and get the 2. Hold him to 3, man. You got to fight, golfer. You got to fight.
But I do believe that all eyes are on Julio. We'll find out in the next 5 minutes and 35 seconds whether or not Julio will be back for any amount of time in the playoffs. Because let's face it, the Falcons are there. The Saints want to be there.
Saints definitely want to be there.
It's a division game. But, there's still time left on the clock. Anything can happen at this point.
Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were
all looking pretty rough, man. He's coming out in that 4-4 split again, hoping something magical happens.
Well, I mean, his defense is playing very well. Let's be honest. He's turning the ball over.
I'm trying to figure out how do you win without running the ball. I was told that golfer had a run game. I haven't seen him run the ball not once in this game at all. He's throwing every down.
I would say consider the source. I don't know who lied to you. I don't know who told you that.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
They needed that interception.
Oh!
They needed that interception.
They needed that interception, clearly. Like, it's getting bad, man. It's getting bad.
And now all they need is for the Saints to miss this kick, which they don't. So, but it's still a 2-score game with 4:38. You got the ball. You're playing at home.
Anything's possible.
You need some big plays on offense.
But who do you have to make a big play if you're not gonna? You can't run the ball now. It's too late. That option is out the window now.
I mean, this is a situation that calls for glitch.
Anybody.
If you're gonna start route flipping. Now is the time.
Now is definitely the time to go ahead and
start running glitches. Now is the time to start it. Exactly.
Now is the time.
No holds bar. You don't need to save anything for the playoffs. You need to win this game. So, glitch away, and...
No. Jesus Christ. Somebody's going to get player of the week on this team. I think he's giving one to everybody in his linebacking core.
I mean, this is starting to look like the real-life NFL. Starting to look fixed. But...
defense is on point. I will give him that. His defense looks solid, but I haven't seen Ferriot do anything too explosive to the point where you couldn't stop it. But as of right now,
he's been steady.
Yeah,
he's been steady. I think that even Ferriot recognizes that the loss of Julio severely impacted Golfer. I think Golfer needed that interception.
Oh, and he gets snatched on by Cooks. Cooks has to be about 5'0", and he's snatching over big DBs and linebackers. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. It's like This has been a game of total domination, and a guy who is clearly bewildered after the injury of Julio Jones. And it's right there up the middle.
Right up the middle.
He just shut out. He may shut out Golfer to get into the playoffs. I think he's worthy of a playoff berth. I think he's more than worthy of a playoff berth after putting up 23 unanswered points on the division leader.
On the road
in Atlanta.
With the 32nd team in the draft. I mean, there's no question that the coaching is there. The scheme is there. It's just, does this team have the talent to win in the playoffs now? Right now, that answer is yes.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do it.
2 minutes, 58 seconds left. You down 20. Oh, that could have been a pick six. This man is clearly out of his element right now. He doesn't know what to do.
Maybe play action.
It's almost like the Saints don't have a job or children or a girlfriend. They just seem to have so much time to dedicate to this game.
It's almost as if
they just seem to know everything that the Falcons are doing.
It's almost as if he's a virgin. If I had no,
it almost is a man with no life, no ass. I mean, clearly. What else are you gonna do?
What's going on here,
Speaking of no ass.
Oh, a dot. For those of you watching, tuning in right now, Golfer is getting slaughtered. It's been an onslaught. It's been blood and guts everywhere. It's 23-0. This man has no answer. Julio Jones went out the game and has yet to return. Said he won't be back. No telling when he'll be back. They'll get back to us after the game and let us know. I'm eager to see. And you know, right after the game, he's going to go right to the injuries and see how Julio's doing. It's as if he's driving and rushing to the hospital. So no, he's not going to even cut off the twitch. He's going to go right to the injuries after the game. Watch. Mark my words. We're going to stay locked in here to see if he does it. I'm willing to put money on it. You got to throw that. You got to throw it. You can't wait that long, man. What do you have to lose? 23-0.
Continue to do more of that. I mean, clearly the middle of the field is in the better bit.
That's
there you go. Nice little corner route.
There you go, Dot, and get up out of there.
I mean, everything has to be perfect. We'll hit the 2-minute warning, but you know, it's looking like the Saints are definitely going to win this game.
Unless he just does something
stupid. Is it enough for them to get into the playoffs?
We'll see, man. We got to check out the divisions and everything. We'll let you guys know if he's in or not. Dot! High throw. Let's go.
That was a quick score.
Sanu?
Very quick.
You got Sanu, man. Julio's out, but you still got Sanu, man. Give that man some love. Golfer clearly hasn't given up. He's going for 2 right now. He still feels that he has a chance. He knows something that we don't. And here is... Oh, good pick.
Will Hill.
Miraculous
recovery. He was injured for almost 3 years, and somehow, due to the medicine
of EA
Sports,
EA fixed the injuries, and the man returned to health. And after being out for 75,000 weeks, they patched the game.
And here he is,
right before our eyes.
Leading his team to a defensive victory.
And we got the onside kick here. Will he get it? No, he didn't get it. That'll do it. That'll just about do it. I'm just eager to see if he's going to rush to the medical center and look at his injuries and see what Julio's looking like.
Not necessarily. I mean, you know, clearly these are running situations. Can he create a fumble? It just remains to be seen. But Ingram is just pounding away. He's averaging almost 5 yards a carry.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards.
Minute 43 left. Drew Brees out for more blood. Falcons like, you know why we wear red? So you can't see us bleed. I'm like, that makes sense now, because you guys have been getting y'all ass whipped the whole game. Like, you want to see a good old-fashioned ass whooping?
Sometimes that happens.
A good old-fashioned ass whooping?
I mean, clearly, Oh, he's throwing the ball.
He wants
going for everything.
Everything. He said, forget him. Forget him.
He scores
again.
Brandon Cooks. The game is over. The only question is,
you want to add insult to injury?
Be able to bring it to you live first.
Hey, this is when you say, look, bro, we didn't let you score into the fourth quarter. We missed the field goal. Who cares? We still up by what, 23? Yeah, man. It's like this is total disrespect right here. He went for another score. He's probably gonna try to score again. It's still a minute and 7 seconds left. He has 3 timeouts. If he start calling timeouts to get more points, he's letting them know, like, yeah, we got you by the balls, bro.
Now, what most people don't realize is that this is rivalry week.
Definitely rivalry week.
In the NFL. Week 17, rivals in all divisions, in all conferences, playing each other. Some of them with playoff berths on the line. Some of them with playoff positioning. Others just trying to make a name for themselves to build for the next season. But right now, it's looking as though the New Orleans Saints are definitely.
I can guarantee you, Ferriot is sitting there right now with his fanny pack on his lap, going through looking for his favorite flavored gum. You know what I'm saying? And he's just enjoying this victory. Oh, you got to step on him. He's going for it all. Touchdown. Where was this offense at the beginning of the game? 2 back-to-back touchdowns.
100%.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What are you doing?
I don't know, but I've noticed that a lot of players continue to hit that pause button, and I'm not sure what exactly it does.
It does something funny. Something weird goes on there.
It does. We saw it a lot in the Lions and the Packers game. We're seeing it now.
Oh, wow.
What it does remains to be seen.
The Lions.
It's almost like it's a.
You see that? Hey, you see that score at the bottom of the screen? It's 24-0 in that Lions and Packers game too. By the way, Assassin destroyed Philly guy. It got X-rated.
Shout out to
X-rated.
Shout out to Eric Ebron. Healthy recovery, bro. You're out for 8 weeks. And Quinn, didn't forget about you. You're out for another 8 weeks. Fluke injuries. They're out there playing hard. God bless them. And it looks like
hey, I think Ferriot's going to go for another touchdown. Ferriot's going to go for another touchdown here, man. Ferriot has to go for another touchdown.
Ferriot just needs to run out the clock at this point.
No, you go for another one. You go for another one. Hope you injure another player just in case you have to face him in the playoffs.
You don't risk it.
You do. You
don't risk it.
You do.
Here comes the first timeout. And he's not going to call a timeout. It doesn't seem like Golfer gives a damn. He just wants to get to Julio.
He wants to be by Julio's side right now to figure out what that bruised sternum entails. Like, does it mean he's out for the week? Does it mean he's out for the game? Does it mean he's out for the season? Bruised sternum, though, I don't think it's that bad.
I say he's out at least 4 weeks.
4 weeks? That's pretty steep, man.
At least 4 weeks.
Broken collarbones are 8 weeks. Hey, my nephew asked one of the guys at EA. He said, "Hey, what's up with the audibles? Why don't you allow us to set audibles and connect the franchise where you don't even have to worry about making a custom to save your audibles?" And the guy said, "Look, he no stats. He didn't check any stats." The guy told him, he said, "Hey, bro, that sounds nice." That was the guy from EA Response, and this was the guy that's in charge of franchise mode. He said, "It sounds nice. That would be nice. Let's go." He's going right to it. Skip this. He doesn't want to see this. He doesn't want to see it. He wants to see the injuries. He wants to see the injuries. He doesn't care about the XP. He wants to see the injuries. Where is Julio? Where is Julio? Where is Julio? He's not here. Where is Julio?
Here we go, folks. Bring it to you live.
Live Julio
Jones.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's available for the playoffs. I told you he's going right to see where Julio was. He wanted to know. He had to know. Somebody invite Golfer to the party. Somebody invite him to the party, man. Regression.
We have to get his thoughts on what was running through his mind.
Somebody invite him to the party, man. Somebody invite him to the party.
I think that should be Team Brian James, WCMPL league commissioner. And it's going to be kind of hard to turn down an invitation from the man.
No, I'm not inviting him. I don't care enough. I saw the panic in the way he was going through those screens. That was pure panic. That was pure fear.
Ask the man how he feels.
Oh look, let's check out how let's check out how he's scouting right now. See what he's got his favorite, what he's got his eye on right now. He's looking at a free safety. Okay, left in. Okay, oh nice. I didn't even scout that guy, but I will. Okay, I like that. Yeah, but you saw the pure fear, the pure panic as he was sifting through those screens, trying to get to Julio's side to see if he was there. Julio was okay. He was happy to see it. I'm sure he's happy to see that.
Yo, Brian.
So that concludes our stream for today.